welcome everyone to another episode of Truth Obsession. You know, I'm living my best life at the moment. I mean, life couldn't be even better than what it is right now. And the reason why I'm living my best life is not because all of the things I'm able to experience now in my life. I'm living my best life because I have a connection with the Spirit of God. It's the presence of God that I feel when I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I spend time with the Lord. It's that connection that I feel, that tangible presence with the Lord that has been so good for me in my life. And I wanted to share that with you because I have gone through some very tough times in my life. Everything hasn't always been perfect. There's been times where I had to fight for my kids' lives. You know, I went to 11 different specialists when I lived in Maryland. And each and every last one of them told me they couldn't do anything to help my child. In fact, we went to the best specialist in Maryland, and he said that the only thing you can do is to allow the child to die. Absolutely no one we can call to. You know, I've gone through times of unemployment, lack of income, lack of identity, deficiencies in my life, mental instability, anxiety. It was during these times where I discovered God for myself. Life hasn't always been perfect, but I can tell you this, that even when everyone has turned their back on me and I was by myself, it was His presence that came into my room and brought tears to my eyes and brought peace to my life and brought me ultimate stability. And so I simply want to share that with you. I simply want to share the gospel, the good news. The good news is it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter your educational status. It doesn't matter how much of the word you need. Just take a moment and pray and say, Lord, help me. Help me with this time that I'm in. I don't know how to overcome the situation I'm in. Give me strength. Give me wisdom. Show me your truth. Just those simple words, God will show you His truth. Just cry out from your heart and just be real. And as you progress, you meditate on the word. You know, in the season that we're in, we're going to need the presence of God. The children of Israel, when they lived in Egypt, they were under hardship. But when the plagues hit Egypt, the plagues did not harm the children of Israel. They were secured from famine, diseases. They were secured from all of those things that Egypt was facing, and it's because they were in the land of Goshen. Now, the Lord told me that Goshen is not a physical place today. Goshen is in your heart. That's the presence of God, and that's where God dwells. And as long as you have the presence of God, you will find safety and security in the season and time which we're living in at this very moment. I'm fully aware of what's happening in the world today. I'm fully aware of mandates that goes against our constitutional rights. I'm fully aware of the government going crazy, but I choose not to focus on that. I choose to focus on the presence of God, because it's in His presence where He'll give you direction and He'll tell you this is the way you need to go. Don't do this, say this. It's in His presence where He will give you the power to overcome any obstacle the enemy may throw your way. So Exodus 33:14 says, His presence will give you strength, it will give you rest, and it will empower you in the season that we're in today. So don't focus on what's going on in the world. Don't focus on coronavirus. Don't focus on the world. Get connected with God, because the closer you are with God, and when you cry out to Him in your midnight hours, and you say, Lord, give me wisdom, He will give you the wisdom. Lord, my employer is crazy. He will give you the wisdom on how to handle your crazy employer. He'll give you wisdom during any circumstance. But first you have to get connected with Him. You have to know who God is. You have to know His voice. You have to get connected with Him in a prophetic manner. Prophetic meaning you're able to see things in the future and you're able to avoid it. Or better yet, you're able to speak forth, and things will start to come forth and manifest in your mouth. You know, there's times in my life where I spoke something into an existence and it actually happened. That's what happens when you're in the presence of God. You have creative power. So I wanted to share that with you. I love you. God bless you. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video, because many people need hope and inspiration in the time that we're in now.